If you're a man that suffers from like a lower self-esteem, or you have low self-confidence in who you are as a person, whether you want to openly admit that or not, then this is going to be the video for you. What I'm going to talk about in this video is something that I had to learn over time from experience of my several girlfriends that I've had in my lifetime and just the girls that I've dated. But that's going to be like giving her the choice to stay in your life or to leave it. What I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be the most self-respecting thing that you as a man can do when it comes to dating girls. Like if you're newer to dating, or you're newer to relationships, or you haven't had a whole lot of relationships, it's these types of men that will naturally end up like pedestalizing a woman. And in fairness, man, I think everybody does this at some point in time, especially if you're someone like me. Like I grew up with my mom, so I grew up like in a feminine household. Okay? Now, a lot of these guys will, if they're newer to relationships, as I just said, they're gonna tend to like want to do everything that they can for the woman. These are typically gonna be like your nice guys. Women get turned off from like nice guys. It's totally counterintuitive to what a woman will say. They will tell you straight to your face that they want a nice guy that's gonna love them, that's gonna take care of them, that'll do anything for them. And if you're this guy, and I have been this guy, you will likely end up getting broken up with. And that's just because women think differently and they respond to things differently than men do. We're logical. So if a girl is cooking, is cleaning, is you know, hooking up with us, and she's so fun to be around, she's super good looking, she works for herself, she never complains, like that's somebody that we'd want in our lives. That's somebody that as a man we would want to have like a family with. But girls, on the other hand, because they think emotionally, they want a guy who's a challenge. So they don't want a guy that they can always get a hold of. They don't want a guy that they can text 24/7, call 24/7. They're just gonna get bored of you. Going back to the topic of giving her the choice to stay in your life right here. This is gonna be universal for if you're dating a girl or if you're in a relationship with a girl. At some point in time, you are going to notice that this girl that you're talking to, hooking up with, dating, married to, at some point in time, it's inevitable, she is going to pull away. Women subconsciously do this. They don't even think about it. And I would even argue that men do it as well. I think everybody does it without even thinking about it. When we're around somebody so much, we tend to like naturally get bored of them, or we'll take them for granted. This is why like if someone gets broken up with, or if they get broken up with, they tend to circle back around at some point in time, especially if they lost something that was really good to them, because we're taking them for granted. But in this case then, you're gonna notice, like I said, and no matter how new you are to relationships or how experienced you are to relationships you're dating, every single girl that you talk to or date at some point in time, and usually multiple times, is going to pull away from you. So in this case, if she's pulling away from you, the worst thing you can do is to like chase her, that like by double texting her. If you text her and she doesn't answer within a couple hours, then you call her, or you like go to her job to see if she's there. If you notice your girl pulling away, like I said, the worst thing you can do is chase after this girl. Men naturally think that if something's broken, we have to fix it. And I'm trying to tell you guys in this video right here, that is the worst thing that you can do, because women need time and space away from you to think about you and to miss you. I want you to think about this from a masculine point of view. Let's switch this to the mindset thing now. From a man's point of view, if your girl's pulling away and she's no longer treating you the way that you want to be treated, or she's no longer seeing you as often as she used to, do you really want a girl in your life that's going to do that? Do you really want a girl that's going to be like on the fence with you all of a sudden? No, you don't. And like I said, women are naturally going to do this, but that's why as a man, you have to learn to be like unbothered by this. So if your girl calls you, let's say she usually calls you like every day at 5 o'clock when she gets off work, but then you notice that she goes one day without calling you, you might be like, yo, what the fuck? Like this girl usually calls me and she didn't. It's a pattern interrupt. That's a change in behavior. That's naturally going to cause you to think like, did I do something wrong? And this is where most guys who don't watch videos like this one think that they will have to text her or call her or ask her if she's okay. Girls will do this to like test you as well, because she wants to know if you're not going to overreact to that, because if she comes back around, she's going to know if you're safe to be around or not. So when a woman pulls away, this is like a subconscious test that she's doing. But in this case too, if you're in a relationship, this could be a test. But if you're just dating this girl and you're not even in a relationship with her and she starts pulling back, again, give her the choice to stay in your life or not. If you're not serious with this girl and you just gone on like a date or two, or maybe you're hooking up with her, but she's pulling away, there might be a new guy, there might be another guy, an ex-boyfriend could be back in the picture. She could be losing attraction to you, or losing interest. We're not really gonna know what it is. The theme of this video that I'm gonna drill into your head is when you notice this girl pull away from you, and we all will. It's very obvious when she does it. I can't give you like specific examples right now because every girl is different, but if you're with the girl for a long amount of time, you can pay attention to what's going on. You're gonna notice her pull away. I'm telling you dudes, the best thing you can do is let her go, and then she's either gonna come back or she's not. And so if she comes back, this girl is choosing to come back and be with you. That's a good thing. We want to be with people that want to be with us. So if this girl's pulling away because she just got bored, or she's just unsure, or she's just confused, or whatever it is, your behavior could have pushed her to do that. It could have, because every situation is different. Let's just say she just got bored, or she just needed time and space away from you. Well, in your head, you might think you did something wrong. But if you start thinking, yeah, you know what, I'm cool. Like, she's just pulling away, she'll be back. Okay, and then if she comes back around, great. You're with the girl that's choosing to be with you. Dude, that's awesome. That means that girl's likely going to be more enjoyable to be around. But if the girl, like if she pulls back and it's been like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, yeah, at that point in time, like it's pretty obvious. I would say closer to like the 2 week mark. It's pretty obvious at that point in time, that girl just doesn't care enough about you to want to stay in your life. So you got to ask yourself, from one man to another, do you really want to be with a girl that's not treating you how you want to be treated? I think one of the hardest things that a man can do, and this is coming from experience, so am I saying all men have a problem with this? No, but a lot of men, like when it comes to like actually like reinforcing your boundaries. So if you're hanging out with a girl and then all of a sudden she starts acting completely different and you're not okay with that, I'm telling you, man, it's in this case then it's better just to let her go, not deal with that, because if she's crossing boundaries right now, well, she's going to continue to do that and get away with that, and that's going to make your life miserable. So I hope you got the idea of this. Like, you're giving her the choice to stay in your life by, like, if you're not chasing a girl and you're letting her sit in silence and you're letting her think and think about you, and if she misses you, she will come back. Dating it's almost like sales in a way, where the best salesmen know that if we can get the prospect to tell us why they want to buy our product, we're likely going to make the sale. Like, that's a pretty fucking solid chance we're going to make that sale. Well, if a girl, if she pulls away, we're giving her the time to think about if she wants to be with us or not. And if she comes back, well, you just made the sale in a sense, because she's choosing to come back to you. There are a lot of people that'll say, like in the red pill community, that like if a girl pulls away, if you get broken up with, an ex is an ex for a reason, or if this girl wants to leave you and go play the field, you should never take her back. And I think depending on what the girl does, that can be justifiable. But like for an ex, for example, if she broke up with you and she's choosing to leave your life, don't chase her. And if she comes back around in like a couple months or however long it's gonna be, I think if you're still single and you want to see where this goes, then yeah, man. I mean, because if you had a connection with this girl and for whatever reason the breakup happened and it wasn't anything like she cheated on you or monkey branched to somebody else, then I think in that situation, then I think it would be okay to just kind of to let her win a place back in your life. Don't take her back, but let her win a place back in your life, because you're letting her choose you, okay? Because in that case, she left, so we're not talking to her anymore. And if she comes back around, make her earn that. Make her earn that. She should do 100% of the texting and calling from that point forward, moving on, no ifs, ands, or buts, okay? If a girl pulls away, if a girl starts, if a girl breaks up with you, silence is the best weapon that a man has. No contact is what a lot of people call it. Silence is going to give this woman the opportunity, if she pulls away, to come back in your life or not. And I'm telling you, I'm repeating myself, but that's on purpose here. I'm telling you right now, if you're letting the girl choose you, that's good, because we want to be with people that want to be with us. And this is one of those things that, man, like I can look back on my life and like, dude, I really struggled with this for like the longest time. I don't struggle with letting people go now, but it still eats at me. I'm still like, fuck, this girl was really cool. I really wanted to do something with her, but I understand that most women aren't gonna like you. I thought we would get along. I thought we would go on dates, or I thought she liked me, and just it ended up not working out. For example, if I asked a girl for her phone number and the conversation was going really well, I had a girl excitedly give it to me one day, and then I reached out and texted her and I never heard from her. So in that case, because I never heard from her, I'm never gonna talk to that girl again. I'm not gonna double text her or anything. I'm just gonna let her choose to leave. If she texts me 6 months from now, well, if she still has my number, then we can see where things go from there. If it's like a new girl, and even if things seem to be going really well and you never hear from that girl again, well, she's just choosing not to be involved in your life. And we don't want people like that in your life. So if you like this video, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, if you're a guy wanting to get better at dating and relationships, check out my link in the description to pick up my new book. If you want to work with me on one-on-one coaching so we can fast track your life, link in the description. Book a call with me. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and you're a guy looking to level up your life, check out this video right here. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and got a few things from it, you're likely going to get a few things from this one as well. With that being said, guys, hey, I'll see you in the next one.